I figured I would try to use this, but it just doesn't sound good with the track. Like, it sounds cool by itself. How do you turn it on? This is too much. Don't need it. With everything else going on. And now, let's make this a little bit, yeah, we went through the effects part, effects loops. It's like the brains of the track here. Turn off the looper. And in this example, I created added an auto filter, automated it to come in. Still building up. And this is another break, and I think they just sound really well together. Wanted to play that couple loops there. As you can hear, that like snare roll complements the vocal break. I don't think the vocal break, if I remember correctly, doesn't have a snare roll, but it has snares and hi-hats and like an upper register that really make the beat break. It's a good contrast. Yeah. Then I added this in here. This is just a snare roll by itself. It's kind of an interesting one because it has ShaperBox on it, and I added a stutter to it. As you can hear, you turn it off. I wanted it to be a little bit more not in your face. And then the filter, turn the filter off. Like the filter, it just creates a little bit more low frequency oscillation or movement, low movement. And then we can hear it by itself, or not by itself, part of the track. And how that cymbal crashes simultaneously with the snare roll. I think it's a nice touch. And then that laser sound tool too that comes a little bit after, like somewhere around here. Perfect. I think it's awesome. Let's see. Pretty easy there. Not much to it, obviously. Threw an example in here, but I already went over take lanes, so I'm gonna delete it. So now we can go into effects. These effects are transitional through the track. Like, this is literally just a sweep. It's a sweep up that I took, I believe, from this guy, from the Glitch Cope 1. I just freeze the reverb. And you can freeze the reverb by here, and I'll show you an example of that. Create another audio clip, and then we'll come here, we'll arm it, glitch sweep. Here is a glitch sweep. There it is, glitch sweep. Turn it on, and then let's come to reverb. Let's just use Ableton's native reverb. Let's make it big. So I want to turn on to low, and I want to come over here, drag it to about, really, you can hold shift about 30, or a little bit, kind of touching the line there, and we'll bring this over here. We want to get that frequency range, so let's just make it even. 0 to 30, and let's turn the reflection down to -3. Just do like that. And to reduce some of the early reflections of reverb and the amplitude of diffusion. And yeah, we will record into it. Turn loop off, and yeah, just hit it. And this is like a vacuum of noise. And you can use that as a sweep effect if you want. In fact, turn that off. We don't need it now because now we have it here. And you're like, oh, maybe I want it a little bit louder, right? Fade it out. Anyways, there's a lot you can do with freezing reverb, freezing tails, freezing impacts. It's a matter of what do you want to freeze and keep that encompassing sound, and then turn it into a sweep like I have, or in this particular example, it's fading out. Another transitional section. Well, for a transitional section, maybe you want to remove certain elements and then use this to add elements, build-ups, breakdowns, bridges, you name it. We'll delete that. And then I got this. This is from a pack that I bought. And I'll even list where you can find this stuff. Some of it you can find on Reddit, but it's kind of wacky. It's kind of an interesting. Here, I'll play this section maybe. Come over here and play it from here. It's kind of like I like to think of it like mechanical digestion or something just weird and alien-ish. Yeah. And then spits it out. There's some changes in there. Pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. It works. It fits. Sometimes these sound effects packs, they can be kind of weird, but I'm pretty sure I reversed this one too. Let me see. I did reverse it. You could tell by where the tail, the tail is fading. It's fading in. The audio is backwards. And didn't add anything to this. So this is other cool thing I don't know if I mentioned about making groups, is you can kind of think of it as like, maybe you need to use glue compression for dynamic loudness or something like that. Maybe you want all the elements to have the set amount of reverb or delay, or even EQ'd to a certain way that you want it to be. And yeah, you just or compression even. Like it's kind of a mixing and mastering technique or way of doing things that you can for, you know, the FX Group or your percussion, your hi-hats, your snares, your kick. I'm probably going to make another video on how I make kicks with a lot of texture, atmosphere, and fullness, and ear candy, where it's not just a flat 4 to the floor or whatever it may be. Yeah, that will be a fun video to make. I think people will enjoy that. But anyways, we'll go down here to another plugin, Pigments. You know, it's like Serum, but it's by Arcterian. Really awesome, crazy. So once again, it's a $200 plugin. I've had it for about 4 years, 4 years now. I tried Serum a couple years ago. I don't know. For me, Pigments, I liked it, and I picked it up quicker than I did Serum, and I was like, I'm just gonna stick with Pigments. I might get Serum too. I hear it's pretty powerful, but for now, I have this, and we have all kinds of different libraries. I mean, types. Or can we just go to Soundbanks? Yeah, you know, I bought it at 3, but all kinds. I'm not gonna get into it. It's so, you know, 1571 presets. Like, it's crazy what you can do with this. And I really don't. This video isn't about how to use Pigments. I think everyone should read the manual, watch the other YouTube videos, and experiment. But you have a lot of control with Pigments. And I decided to add a pad just to create a little bit more. This is like, yeah, it's an A minor if you listen to it. Let's listen to it with the music. Thought I deleted that. What the hell was that? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, we don't need that. Glad I caught that. Anyways, you get the gist. It's dystopian. And then I created a group. I like to create FX groups also for more control, and making micros for automation. So pretty cool. And you can map it, and I don't want to get into that really either right now. But yeah, added fragments to this as well. So let's listen to it. Turn it off. I don't know if you guys can hear that kind of floaty particle sound in this patch or preset, but using submersion, this preset in fragments, you don't hear it. It's not like these. It's almost like the bubbles. It's like particle bubble sound that has been muted while using this preset. Pretty cool. Made it more atmospheric, dark even. I love this plugin. Highly recommend it. Try out the free version. It's 20 minutes of free time to use. Then audio width. And create it kind of, you know, everyone's probably pretty familiar with the isotope audio width. Forgot the name. Oh, spooky. Forgot the name of that plugin. Isotope audio width plugin. This does the same thing, essentially. And then lastly, we have a 909 kick. I was debating on using a kick or not. Oh. Wait, what? I was debating on using a kick or not, but I decided to give it a shot. And yeah, the kick, didn't really want to do too much to it. It's kind of in sync. It's in sync. I live recorded it and put it together, quantize it, so forth. Boom, you know, boom, boom. Bass, you filtered it. It's just more of a boom. Yeah. And yeah. That's pretty much it, y'all. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Any suggestions on like what you want to see more of, or me go into more depth, would be very nice to hear. Like I said, this is my first video, kind of trying to explain my process and how I see things. Yeah, I'm, you know, learn as I go, errors along the way, that sort of thing. It's just bound to happen. But I've been wanting to do something like this for a long time. I like to share, and I'm confident in my ability to teach, even if, keep going, you see where it takes me, But yeah, thanks for watching this video. I will have links in the description for different plugins and what they do. I might even post an article or two on like other effective ways of using them. Yeah, and I'll make sure to hit that like button and that bell so you subscribed for more content and new music that I plan to release in the future. This was pretty fun, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, y'all. Bye.